We hold like $100 every day.
How was it to be back at odds with the crowd?
It was great. It was an amazing experience, with a whole new team, right? I think, it was great to see just the standstill again. But yeah, so I'm blessed to be in this position and it's great.
Anybody really catch your eye out there? It's like any of the newcomers who made some plays. Tashi, you mentioned his name, I can't remember. Aaron Flowers.
Yeah.
Anybody catch your eye out there?
Yeah, Dakota Fields, Aaron Flowers, and some of the young guys up front like Tion. I think, those guys were working all spring, and then it was exciting to see that show up in the game.
Your first experience in Austin.
Yeah, it went pretty good. It went pretty swell. That's something that we try to create in practice, with like the crowd noise and stuff like that. So, no problems. We're still signaling a little bit, but we'll show.
D-line was able to make a lot of plays up front in the run game. How much easier does that make your job going downhill and trying to make hits and tackles?
It makes it way easier when you're 3 technique and you're 2 hour, taking those double teams on for you and you can shoot the gap. So, I'm really grateful for all the guys up front. I'm grateful for, Coach Tony Tuioti to be coaching those guys up front as well.
Where did this defense get better over the last month, Jim?
What was that?
So where did this defense get better over the last month?
Really, I would say attacking the ball. That's been a huge emphasis. Getting batted balls. I think the D-line's been doing a great job of batting the balls, getting their hands up. Going from speed to power, and then also just ball excellence. I know that Tosh talks about that all the time. So whether that's punching the ball out, that's something that we're trying to enforce more this year is getting those fumbles. And I think we did a good job attacking the ball. Through the air. Dakota getting that pick and stuff like that. So
You guys are gonna have 8 guys drafted here, maybe even a 9th before it's over. A lot of people say, well, it's hard to reload after that. On paper, it looks like you guys might very well be a more talented team, even better team after. You guys feel that way? Do you feel like this is a better team with all you have to replace?
100%. 100%. I think we have the right guys here that that are molded from some of the guys that were here last year on the team. They're bringing some of that same experience from those winning 2 teams that we had these previous 2 years that we've been under Coach Lanning. And I think Coach Lanning and all the guys bringing in the right people that want to win and the guys that have the right mindset and that want to work.
This was our first time getting to see you here. It's like, what was the first moment you realized that this guy, teaching guy, could get in there?
Yeah, no, I think it's the first day that I've seen him as, obviously with him being a running back and me being a linebacker, we're crossing over a lot. So that's something that Jay brings every day. And I think that, with him and his talent level is going to take him, the sky's the limit.
We see from some of the younger linebackers, Jerry Mixon,
Yeah, I know that Devin Jackson's been like the talk. It's kind of been developing really well, and he has, and I'm so proud of that guy for that. And then also, Kamar Matudi, Braden Platt, and I think Jerry Mixon are all guys that are really chill linebackers.
They're going to keep the top of trash talking more against Stephon like Jay.
Well,
They're going to the trash talking not going to happen after Jay and Stephon Lamar in the first half.
Yeah, I mean, linebackers and running backs are always going to have that beef, you know what I mean? So it's always competition, but then it's always open at the end of the day. And I know Kamar, is always going to learn from his mistakes. And I know, just as a linebacker, we're always going to go into the field and learn from his mistakes.
How do you think the defense's job done looking at a lot of new transfers, a lot of incoming freshmen, meshing those guys with return from last year? So how do you think that's gone?
I think that's gone amazing. That goes down to one of our pillars of our program, and that goes to connection. I think that guys hanging outside with guys outside the facility, and then a lot of guys like leaders in the room, like me for the linebacker room, and then guys like Keon, where Hudson and Ben Roberts for the D-line room, and Jordan Burch. Those guys are taking those young guys under their wing and really seeing them outside the facility, whether that's extra bonus meetings with them, just checking up on them and little things like that.
Tosh said that a successful day for the defense would be 10 takeaways and 3 touchdowns. Obviously, that didn't happen, but do you think today was a successful day for the defense, and why?
Yeah, I thought it was a successful day, but I know that we didn't beat that standard, right? So that's something that me and Tosh, that's what I see in that Tosh came over here and talked about that, and I think that's what we're chasing. Like we have a great there's a high standard, right? And so we have to chase that every day, and we didn't meet that today, but you can't say it's not a successful day.
Why was it a successful day in your mind?
I think just guys just showing up. You know, the tackling showed up well. We missed only a couple tackles, but then also guys attacking the ball, guys flying around to the ball. But then like those little increments and those little goals like Coach was talking about, we didn't meet those. So.
Job's not finished, Jeff, but you talked about you want to improve in pass rush, and linebackers this weekend aren't having a very good weekend at the next level, in part because you need to do a little bit more. You need to be a pass rusher at that level. Where do you feel like you are in that progress, in that process of developing that in your game?
I feel like I'm slowly, going to continue to get better, right? I think spring, I've been doing a great job of, staying after practice, whether that's working with the D-line coaches, outside backer coaches, working with Coach B. Mike, picking up tips and just watching film on great pass rushers in the league like Michael Parsons, et cetera, right? I think, I'm going to continue to get better, right? That's just the guy that I am. I'm going to, find those little aspects of my game that I can continue to get better on, and pass rush, just like you said, is the thing that I want to get better on a lot, and I'm going to continue to get better at that.
What do the next 3 months look like for you? Are you going back to work out of various different spots off campus, or what does it look like between now and the end of July?
Yeah, I think just continuing to stay up on my body, keep my body healthy, and then, like I said, working on those like little fundamentals and techniques, because I never want to get out of the groove out of that football group, because we got fall camp and then summer coming up, and then the season's rolling. It's right around the corner, right? So I think it's just being consistent with my process, just continue to dominate in the classroom, and then continue to be a leader for this team.